Right, back again. It's been a while, and I'll tell you a couple reasons why. One, last week, I'm sure I mentioned this a million fucking times. Was it last week or the week before? I'm losing track of time now. But I had a very unpleasant funeral that I had to go to, and that really sapped my interest in doing anything creative, honestly. Although it didn't stop me from watching Got Ham. Secondly, and I'm sure I've also mentioned this before, but in case I haven't gone into details, YouTube is very creator unfriendly. And what I mean by that is, and I think Jim Sterling actually put this the best, you basically put a video up on YouTube and then find out afterwards if you've broken any rules or not. With rights holding and copyright claims and content ID, all that stuff, that it's behind some Byzantine legal wall that maybe you could penetrate if you took it on full time, but you know, from my browsing of the site, as just a guy that wants to make some fucking video game videos, I find it very daunting. You know, I uploaded last week or the week before. Again, I've lost complete track of time. Might have been 3 weeks ago. But when I was uploading my downloadable conflict podcast episodes from years ago, one of them got a red mark. Now, usually I get yellow marks, which basically means, like, my content is partially restricted in some country because of some claim. A red mark, as far as I could tell, because the site is not particularly useful at explaining anything to you, means that your account could be taken out of good standing. Now, if your account is not in good standing, then you can't upload videos longer than like 10 minutes until you get back into good standing. Needless to say, that would completely wreck my channel, so you know, I saw that there was a red mark. I didn't see that it didn't give me any steps. It just said, oh, by the way, you can't post this and it could harm your account. So I didn't see any steps of what to do next, so I deleted the video and I edited the offending sound out because I guess if you put a Sublime song in your YouTube video in any capacity, you've basically destroyed something. I don't know what, some small country maybe? I don't know. It's a war crime on YouTube. No pre-warning when I was posting the video that I shouldn't post it. It didn't give me any, like, heads up. Nothing like that happened. That's how YouTube works, and it makes you not want to use it. And I don't do this for money. I know a lot of people that do. Not personally. I'm aware of a lot of people that do. And I feel bad for them because this is a very creator-unfriendly space. For me personally, this is just something I'm doing to have fun and kind of a self-expression thing, so that I'm not just yelling these opinions at the wall. That's kind of the purpose of this, but I don't get any money from it. I don't want any money from it, that's fine, but if I get into some kind of legal trouble, I ain't dealing with that shit. I'd rather just not do this. So, if that happens, then this is gonna go away, and all two of you will be really upset, I'm sure. But anyway, that's my, my preamble for why I haven't played in a while. Because I'm just kind of waiting for things to shake out. YouTube apparently, recently launched a service called Red, and that has fucked with some creators' videos, not mine personally from what I can tell. But again, this is what YouTube does. They do things, or they create rules, and they only tell you about them after you've come across them by breaking them. So that's not great, and I don't know what the future of this is. I mean, you know, what's the future of anything really, but let's just play this stupid game, shall we? What was that last? More derping? Yeah. I don't mean to bring you down, but, you know, it's a problem. Yeah, weren't there some quests to finish up here?
Your wish?
I don't remember what any of the hotkeys are anymore. That's great. I'll just auto level you up, whatever. Oh, nice. Oops. Alright. What were my quests? No, I really don't want to do this Sandral Matali feud. It's basically Romeo and Juliet, but more boring. I do want to do Mandalorian Raiders, though. So. What? Oh.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone
Why did you say
had,
the name of the place?
So that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth.
Is it so I'll be surprised when it turns out to be Terrace and not Cathar?
It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi, to lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed. I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
I'm very distracted by the walking paths of the people behind me. They're just walking in circles.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Light the heat.
Thank you. It is most
Seriously, lady, what the fuck are you doing?
Me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
In taking my life?
How may I be of What is it you would like... I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken. I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
I don't really think I care very much.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it. I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Anyway, this game's all about talking, so talking is important. It's been so long. I don't remember any of the controls. I don't remember what I'm doing. Yeah, they're right fucking behind me. Enough of that shit. It's very cute, but fuck you. Alright. Where are the Mandalorians at? Do I need to talk to John to make him spawn? I think I did that before, didn't I?
Now those Mandalorians. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't...
Oh.
Thank you, young Jedi.
Bag-like. Is it just gonna do that now? I guess it is. There's nothing I can do about it. That I do remember happening last time I played. It kept lagging for some stupid fucking reason. And I have another quest to go back into the temple. No. No! Well, maybe they're at the temple. Oh, I don't know. I should have looked this up. Yeah, thank you, Juhani. Juhani is a love interest for you if you are a female. Fun fact. Although I don't, I never actually romanced her as a female because I didn't know that was possible. But from what I've read, it's not as in-depth as the Bastila or Karth romance. BioWare still testing the waters of this shit back then. Speaking of which, I've been playing the new SWTOR expansion, Knights of the Fallen Empire, and it's mostly good. Although the first 9 chapters are way too short. It's supposedly a 16-chapter arc. But it was interesting. The whole thing is basically there to fuck with you if you had expectations for what it was going to be based on the trailer. So that was kind of fun. Like, a bunch of shit kept happening where I went, what? I didn't see that one happening. But the reason I bring it up is the romance interests in that are a little confusing. And I wish the game was a little more clear about that, but I guess a guide will probably come out at some point. That's what the player base is for. If these Mandalorians don't spawn until I do the fucking Matali thing, I'm gonna be upset. And I'm gonna leave. The only reason I'm doing the Mandalorians is because I have a vague memory that Canderous' whole story is affected by it, so... yeah. I feel like a long-haul trucker with how much I'm fucking talking right now. Oh yeah, that high-res background. Fuck yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I think this is the wrong way. Maybe you should skip ahead 15 or 20 minutes in this video if you're actually watching this. Although that's another thing I actually wanted to talk about. My idea of how this channel should be watched. Now obviously you don't have to agree with me, you can watch it however the fuck you want. But the way that I do it is kind of, it's kind of inspired by watching like a Twitch channel. Which is to say, oh there they are. Whoa. Fat lag. Which is to say... Hang on. One thing at a time. I can't focus on derping this prime. Which is to say, you put it on and then don't actively watch it, you just have it on in the background and listen to my fucking babble. And maybe alt-tab in when a story moment is happening. That's what I do with Twitch a lot. It's fun to do it that way. If you actually want to sit here and watch this shit, you can, but I don't think that you're actually doing that.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Uh-huh. Jump attack.
Jedi can do. You will fall!
Anyway, that's that. Ooh, lightsabers. Red or blue? Let's go blue. Oh, why is the blade so thin? That's weird. Why is your hand, like, clipping through? Oh, whatever. Alright, back to the Ebon Hawk. Fuck the Metallies. Alright.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Thanks,
Hey there.
mission.
What can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace,
I feel like I
but
had
we
this
got by
conversation.
okay until Lena came and ruined. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to, but Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credit. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing. After they'd been together for a few months, he promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and... Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she... I know I'll probably never see Griff again. Don't worry. I won't... Okay.
Yeah, I heard that whole conversation before. I was just curious.
Yeah, what do you want?
I want to hear you tell stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements. I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below. The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life. I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Yeah. Canderous is awesome. Lag spike. Oh. I vaguely recall a quest being in here somewhere. Like there's a child living in this ship or something. That might be KOTOR too. Spoiler alert, you get the Ebon Hawk again in KOTOR 2. What? It's racist. Man, this is where I came in, right? Yep. Yep. Where is Bastila? Oh, Bastila. There they are.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Let's talk, bro.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's
I know
really
what it
starting
means.
to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Yes.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? Huh, I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason. And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look,
Jesus.
I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget
Seems
I said
that way.
anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it. Yes, what's
No.
on your mind? You got it.
How can I help?
Trying to click away.
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
Oh?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution.
That's
no
why
matter what
they're
their
boring
crimes.
and Tor.
Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
You didn't answer my question about whether Revan died or not.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Boo!
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Harsh. I don't need to hear the family history.
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Boo!
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission. How can I help? Then I said...
Time to move on. Let's see. Dantooine. Tatooine. Anon. Kashyyyk. Yavin. I don't remember Yavin. Is that DLC? Let's go to Yavin. Let's see what that is.
Lord Malik, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
Didn't you get crushed by wreckage?
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
Oh. Anyway. Let's see what's on Yavin. I'm pretty sure it's just a shop. Nice walk. Apparently it is this game. Nope. Nope, not that one. Anyway. Uh-huh. Lag spike. Where are you, you fucker? Eh? Oh no, the cargo hold. Let's fucking dance! Oh.
Kipuna! Bonanakichu! Selima wanga kunbikin! Muchashakapaka. 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 Muchashakapaka.
Ah, find another sound clip.
Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bonanakichu. Selima wanga kunbikin. Tongki ba. Tongki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bonana. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tong abuk sham. Tongki ba non ton. Tongki ba non tontek. Tong abuk sham.
Oops.
Tongki ba non to. Selima wanga kun. Tong abuk shami no no. Mucho shakapaka. Tongki ba non. Tong. Mucho shakapaka. Tongki. Tongki ba. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapak. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk sham. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tongki ba non tontek. Tongki ba non tontek.
This is painful.
Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tongki ba. Mucho shakapaka. Tongki ba non tontek. Tongki ba non. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tongki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no. Tongki ba non tontek.
I clicked that too quickly on accident.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga. Kipuna. Tongki ba non to. Tong abuk. Kipuna, bonana ki. Selima wanga kun bikin. Mucho shakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk. Tongki ba non.
Quest. I guess I gotta talk to someone on Dantooine. But not yet. 'Cause I'm on fucking Yavin lag. Spike. Thank you. That doesn't get old at all. Yeah, space station. I vaguely remember this as DLC. It's just a marketplace. You don't actually go on the planet. And I sell very exotic things here, like lightsaber crystals, I think.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tijubaji Kunkana, Ki Mulira Kunkin. Achua Penki, Yun Patisa. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko, Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Tong Hitwama Agi Inko Tune, Portong. Tong Hitwama Agi Inko Tune, Portong Hitwama Ji Agi Inko, Chachiska, Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chi. Ichuta!
Hi, buddy.
Topa na ota vokasa, pampaki, achua penki, yun patis. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi in. Kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shang konti. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, chiwa aita kang kicha. Tong hitwama ag inko tune, portong hit achua penki, yun patisa, jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki, ki mulira ku.
Light exoskeleton. Oh, that's expensive. Oh, this shit's expensive. And he does not have crystals yet. But I believe he will later. Okay, well, that satisfied my curiosity. I guess we'll check out the rest of the ship before heading out. Nope. Get out of my way. Yeah. I'll be back later. Guess we should take this kid back to Dantooine. Where was Dantooine? There it is.
Incoming fighters!
What is this? Boy, this is fucking annoying. I win. Yeehaw. I feel like this game must be incredibly boring to watch. That might just be because I've played it so many times that none of this shit surprises me anymore. Oops. And also because it's paced like an old game, and old games are slow. So slow. Is this your blonde child? Yes.
Runda dijo tonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun be.
Mucho siya kapanga.
Tolpa da pongwale kando ng guguchu.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Takum jus tak miki grabal mogo.
Tong abuk shami nonok. Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bikin.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapoe.
Zah. Let's get off this shithole. Before they get out of my ship. Alrighty. So I think the order I'm going to do this in is Tatooine, and then Kashyyyk, and then Korriban, and then Manon. I'm doing Tatooine first because my favorite character in the game is there. Kashyyyk is my second favorite character. Korriban is just alright, and Manon is a fucking nightmare. Technically, Tatooine is a nightmare too. But it'll be worth it! So worth it.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it?
I didn't, because I have FMVs turned
The
off.
Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Uh-huh. Oops. Let's bring Candrass and Bastila.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. That would be unfortunate. Zerka Corporation can't afford to extend credit. Everyone pays. That's the rule. Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. Violence is not a survivable option. Then, I'm afraid you won't be visiting Anchorhead. Zerka Corporation hopes you will be a customer in the future. Guards, this ship is refused access. See the...
What? I can't force persuade? Really? Well, now I'm gonna try again. I don't want to give you 100 credits. Fuck you. I'm for this shithole planet.
Zerka... I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have... You know, I don't think you need to pay the
Jesus
fee.
Christ.
We'll let it go this...
I'm amazed at how many people that works on. The entire galaxy must be filled with weak-minded fools.
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a register. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide... That's not much information. You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. As you wish.
Da. Let me just rob this footlocker.
Uchua penki, tong itwama ji human act in ikatune, chi itakang Baba Hassan Shan. Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka...
I don't need yellow crystals. No one likes yellow. Oh, I didn't actually see what he had for sale. Let's see. Let us see, shall we? Uh-huh. Yeah. Immunity to critical hits. Nice. Bantha fodder. I'm sure this is a quest item of some kind. And I will have to have that for later. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Fuck you. The Gizka are like the tribbles of the Star Wars universe. Hence why I just bought some poison for them. Because they completely overflow your ship with creatures. Little fuckers. What's up, Sharina Fizark?
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes.
Tam dunes?
This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we wait. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. I don't know. I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. Here, I'll trust you with it. I'll be here. Please don't take too long. I need the credits. Maybe we can get started again.
Who's we?
Maybe.
Me and you? I just met you, lady. Leg spike! Circa office. Where's the Zerka office?
You're back. Please. Please hurry.
Zerka? Yeah. I'm gonna do the right thing!
Ubapatu Kochi, Tong Nongbong Shang Nung Yang, Tong Patok Smakdelia. Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai, Inakun Mama Rulira Rachikun, La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma, Wanakun Best Chingpama Rulira.
Okay. Still didn't tell me what you were mad about.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Why?
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls.
Cavorting?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously.
You gonna send your lawyers after
Here's
me?
your
I got
license
lightsabers, you fucking cunt.
We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the swoop track. There was also a Jawa here earlier. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid Farewell.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar. You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it. What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable.
Don't microaggress me, lady.
You won't stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Okay.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Ichuba Chiwi Aita Ka Chongchi.
Life support pack. How fancy. Have anything that I actually want? No. No, you do not. Let's go sell that lady's raid plate. Shall we?
Wanna confess Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang non kek, Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai, Ina Kunba Marulira Rachikun, Slimopadot Laboda ni Winkis Matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Marulira, Tok Jingbang non kek, Tok Ninja Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai, Ina Kunba Marulira Rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Marulira. Tok Jingbang non kek. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kunba Marulira Rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Maru. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kunba Marulira Rach. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Maru. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kunba Maru. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kunba Marulira Rachikun. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Marulira. Tok Jingbang non kek. Tok Ninja Mira. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kunba Marulira. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna confess Jingpa Marulira. Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai. Ina Kunba Marulira Rachik. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanna.
Okay. Man, I get lectured in this game a whole lot, don't I? Nope, I'm good.
You're back. Please, have you sold the plate I gave you? My children and I are counting on the credits. You have? Did Faza give you a good price? How much did you get for us? $700 credits. Oh,
that's
thank
nice.
you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
Thank you for helping us, Mom. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you're making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Nice guy. I'm a fucking nice guy.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so...
Me neither.
Alright then.
Yep. Oh wait, that might be a quest.
Hello
Fuck.
again. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm... But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead is... No one is. I guess it looked like a promising... I've been a mechanic my whole life. I've never seen... It's why whoever was here before left. And why Zerka will leave. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed. I repaired the sand crawlers when they returned from the mines. Have you? Not many hunters have tried in the past. Good luck to you is all I can say. The sand people are vicious. I see the damage on the crawlers when they come back. If they come back. I have no idea. I don't go... Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. Doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack...
Anyway.
With Terrace gone.
We tam boragatong mulira siyang turong.
I think Bastila's mom lives on this planet. I forgot that there was a swoop track in this planet.
Tangabun shan nong, China pala mula. Mucho shakapaka. Kakin cha na kwat na bo. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin. China pala mula. Tong ki ba non ton. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki.
Kill someone?
China pala.
Ako chikopa. Chino muleraking. Rundi hautonga tonga buksha umenong. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that...
Tonga buksha umenong. Kavavul rundi hautonga tongkimbad. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Rundi hautonga tongkibedwa nani bobo. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma.
I don't think Force Persuade works on Hutts. Oh, I guess it does. Just not on Jabba.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Rundi hautonga tongkimbad ng kongke. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Rundi hautonga tongkimbad ng. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Rundi hautonga tongkimbad. Lagoda na rinkis mak. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma.
Never underestimate a Mandalorian. If I want, there won't be enough of you left to identify.
And that's why you bring Canderous. Oh, for fuck's sake! Let's race, cause why not? Oh. I guess I didn't lose. Oh, yeah. 23-29. Yeah, I win. Woohoo. $22.51. Yikes. I gotta do this perfectly. Boo! Wait, what do I get for my racing rewards? Okay. Fuck you.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mom. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stop.
Apparently I can upgrade my bike. I'm gonna go do that. Oh, speaking of Dark Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Okay.
So be it! There.
I'll show you.
Let's max out that empathy, shall we? Master empathy. Arrgh. Yes. Need purple lightsaber. Ah, damn it. Fuck you. You both had purple. I like purple. I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. X-Spike.
Ki mulira kun king. Chiwi aita.
Don't see anything for a swoop bike.
Ki mulira kun king.
Well, sucks to be me. I don't know how I'm gonna do that time. I don't think I can. I mean, maybe I could, but I don't want to spend that many credits trying. Fuck it.
How can I help?
Oh, every 3 steps with you, lady.
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
Uh-huh.
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the
cookies were delicious, by the way.
We're busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the
Mutual
galaxy from
attraction?
Malak. Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... I mean, whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly. I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have the fate of the galaxy as at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council.
Fuck the Council.
Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient. Must you be so frustrating?
Yes.
I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn. Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Yeah.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
You just have to learn to accept me for what I am.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. You swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an out... Trouble? Why would I want to make trouble with you? Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will. All right then, make it. Nobody we've brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rot, nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? My name's Mud in 3 systems now. Good.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you have a name.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone... I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that some... Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing
days
are
David Kang's
behind
voice actor?
Gandalf is the name.
I don't care about this. Okay.
Well, a fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play?
Let's not.
Oh? Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own store.
Just looking. I'll buy that. Blah, 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 blah. Enough lollygagging. Where's my friend?
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound. But they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
Uh-huh.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative...
Not when you fold like that. I'll take it. Yes, please. Swoop parts? I don't see anything for swoops. This is all droid parts. Fuck you!
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Let's go double evil, shall we? Yeah, buddy.
Master?
I think you need dexterity. Dexterity! Let's save, shall we? Although I don't know how much longer we're going to be playing. Oh, I should talk to him.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Query. don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address. Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such. Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master, and all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea. Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still. Commentary. As do I. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up? Statement. HK-47. Query. Apology. I am afraid I cannot comply with your command, Master, as much as I would like to. Explanation. Someone has hard-coded it into my system that my current Master always be addressed as such. Objection. I would not advise that, Master. There are safeguards present that, well, it should suffice to say that my systems have been altered plenty already. Observation. I can hardly be blamed for my programming, Master. Do not worry. I am still well capable of killing most anything for you. Commentary. That is a very clever turn of phrase, Master. Your brain is very un-meatbag-like. Statement. Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true. Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Athorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master? Observation. I am sure you are aware of the majority of my skills, Master. I can handle various sorts of heavy weaponry with ease. My physical abilities are well above those of your average meatbag, as are my sensor functions. An assassin, if you would. Caution, shh, Master. Such a function in a droid is highly illegal. Commentary. Good, for I would truly hate to be turned into spare scrap, Master. That would be a waste of my genius engineering. Answer. My assassination functions are currently non-functional, having been deactivated by the meatbag Yukalaka on Tatooine. Were they functional, you as my master would be able to specify a target, and I would operate independently to the best of my ability to terminate it. Answer. Not that I know of, Master. I still possess all my normal combat and stealth abilities, however. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so. Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay. Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process.
This is why I wanted to level up my repair
I
skill.
only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my... Now close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere. As you desire, Master.
So maybe I'll level up that skill. Alright. This felt short because I didn't get a whole lot done. That's kind of the nature of this game. But I think I'm just going to go up to the front gate, pick up the quest there, and call it a video. Lag spike.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help. Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People, Master. Doubtless he wishes assistance. Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Uh-huh. Oh, God. All right. I think that's long enough. See you next time, you fuck.